Hey everybody, it's almost 8 o'clock. I've been on vacation, so I'm not used to getting up early. Doing probably my biggest gravel ride. It's like 61 miles and it's like 6,000 feet of climbing or more. It's a lot. So we're looking at about 5.5, maybe 6 hours of riding. It's significant enough that my wife is gonna go sag for us. She's gonna meet us at the top of Mormon Immigrant Trail, and there's a couple of guys going. It's just a couple of us, it's not a big group, so we're staying safe and all that. It's front loaded, so most of it is like this huge amount of climbing at the very beginning in the first 26 miles. And there's some climbing after that, but after that it comes back down the mountain. Hey guys, so we're here and gonna meet people and figure out how to get on the trail. Hey everybody.
I am so tired.
Hey guys, hey Aaron.
Oh my god.
So we're going on this adventure, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And nobody knows the way.
Always reassuring.
Please don't leave me.
So just a announcement. Asha's doing SAG for us. So just kind of talking to everybody about what's at the SAG. Basically, we brought everything for them: sodas and peanut butter and jelly, chips, hand sanitizer to make sure everybody cleans before they dig into the food. When we're doing that climb, Ted was ripping our legs off. I'm just trying to find oxygen. And then we see a little baby cub climbing a tree. We're like, oh crap.
That means Mama Bear's around somewhere.
So we're breathing hard and making all kinds of noise, and Mama gets scared and she goes running, luckily. So there was 2 cubs. Next time I come out here, I'm bringing bear spray.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna regroup and wait for the other riders. Ted, I am not going that pace up the next climb. Yeah.
You guys see the bear back there?
Oh yeah.
Great. So we're climbing. I hear a ruckus. I look to the left. I see a baby bear climbing up the tree. And instantly we're like, okay, where's Mama Bear? So we kind of look down and we can see the Mama Bear running with their 2 cubs. I'm like, oh, we're deep in the woods here.
So we've got like a half-mile descent, kind of rolls, and then there's another like 1 mile climb. So we've got like several miles before we hit that big climb. So now I'm thinking about bears and wishing I had bear spray. You got this, Mike. You'll be fine. There goes Ted. Steve got a little puncture that's sealing, but it's leaking. And Ted just got a puncture. I think he may have burped, and then something at the bead is like leaking, so he's gonna have to put a tube in it. I just want to take the opportunity to thank Ted for getting a flat, so we can demonstrate what it's like to get a flat on a gravel ride. Ted's been kicking my butt all day. He's better descending on the gravel than I am, and he's climbing and kicking my butt. But I'm also being a little wuss. I don't want to go that hard. We're still here with Ted. He's having trouble getting his skewer in. It's not going in the other side.
I'm pushed in all the way now, and I'm just turning it to see if I can grab
issues.
this, you know what I mean?
His hanger and the drop outs was a little wonky. It was off, so he couldn't get it threaded. I think we're good now. If not, we were going to leave Ted to the bears and make him walk.
Out here.
It is.
Very pretty.
I'm watching Ted take good lines.
I don't know if they're good lines.
And then he just lets the bike go, and I'm just like on the brakes. I'm like, let the bike go. Look at Ted.
What'd you think of that climb, Ted?
Tough.
You were kicking my butt, dude.
It's so bumpy, it's like you can't get a rhythm going. So you get a little rhythm, you hit a rock and you're all over the suburban, trying to get back on course. And plus, obviously the altitude doesn't help either.
I was hurting because I'm just like, I just feel weak from the altitude. So I'm like just mentally trying to like push through it, not look at my heart rate or anything, and just kind of keep an eye on Ted. And I caught him for a while and sat on the front, and then he dropped me when it got steep. And then I heard the highway, and I was like, I just started going hard, like nipping him at the line.
KOM here, you got it. You got me.
And Ted was going for it too, dude. We were going hard. We almost fell off the bikes when we got to the top because we were just being stupid. So one of the guys, when Ted had his mechanical, we were waiting, one of the guys went with the front group because half of us split up to start the climb. And then he stopped and decided he was going to wait for us. We got through that area. He may have just kept going or something, and we think he got lost. So we're all just kind of waiting and hoping he shows up. The challenge is like looking for somebody, and if they're lost and are off the route, they could be anywhere. Okay, so we've dropped some food off and we've texted them, so reception is shoddy, so it comes in and out. So hopefully he gets a text. We're not sure where he's at. So we're gonna go ahead and do a normal route. My wife's gonna drive slow along. Mormon immigrant again. Maybe he turned around and went back, or when he came to Memnon and went down, we have no idea. Onward, we've got at least 2.5, 3 hours of riding left. So it's about like 35 miles and 2,400 feet of climbing. So most of the climbing is done. Kudos to my wife. She came out here, drove out here, and brought us all kinds of goodies. And the children. We thought you were dead or a bear ate you or something. We're like, oh, let's go. He's dead anyway.
So glad you're
Good job, dude.
Water.
We had a pretty awesome descent. It was mostly paved road. Wish I had the GoPro. I don't know why I don't bring the GoPro. The only challenging part about it was like you get like these big massive potholes and gravel, like if the road's broken and you're just people are bunny hopping and skipping around. So this last bit of trail was so flowy and so much fun. It was just, we're just flying because you're kind of up and down and you're just kind of cruising slowly, making your way down, and then sometimes there's like this kind of false flat. And the trail was nice, just like hopping back and forth, picking lines, except for the rock garden at the end. I thought for sure, slicing a tire, we're going down, but we made it.
Mossberg 500.
Now we're just regrouping, waiting for people.
That's maybe just because of all the
The curse. Well, you've had 2 plugs now.
Apparently I need 3.
He put 1 plug and then it wasn't holding. He put another plug, and so now he's just gonna tube it. It's been holding. We're like 11-ish miles from the end. We were bombing down some gravel descent and
He thinks it's sealed up. We're good, right?
take out a little puncher
Yeah, I think it sealed it.
and a burpee.
Yeah, that's enough there.
Actually, I got a little bit of a burpee too,
It's sealed.
so we had to fill mine up.
More people on a ride, right?
Yeah, but you know, this is the nature of
Last
gravel.
few miles, come on, just make it.
Hey guys, so that was super fun. This is my longest gravel ride ever. It was a little over 5 hours. I've got to add up the time. Something happened, like it the Wahoo was like lost the route or something, and it started like trying to find, I don't know what it did, and I thought it was like trying to do an update, so I hit cancel, and then it created a ride for 6 miles, and I didn't realize that it had done that, so I just hit start, And then I was like, wait a minute, where's my route? And so I brought the route back up, and I didn't hit start because I thought it was still running. And so I lost, I think, 2 miles of the ride. It was so much fun. It's great because I get to follow somebody like Ted down some of the descents, and he's just blazing fast. And I don't have that confidence. I always have a bag, you know, put my shoes in when I'm riding, doing gravel. I carry batteries, little wet wipes, and I also have these little things. These are little tablets to sterilize water, to make water drinkable. We had plenty of drinking water because of Asha. I carried 3 bottles. Ted ran out at the top of Mormon Immigrant when we got there, so I gave him one of my waters. Our drivetrains were like, after this long ride, are just creaking and just like so dry and jacked up. It sounds like we're all just riding like just really crappy bikes, like crack, 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 crack. Everybody going up the last bit. So hope you enjoyed that little gravel ride adventure. I will post a link to the Ride with GPS file if anybody wants to come out and try this. It's a great route. There's some technical bits that, like, if you're on a gravel bike, they're going to challenge you a little bit because it probably would be nicer on a mountain bike. But most of it, I mean, there's a lot of like road, just like paved road, and some really great gravel trails. So it's nothing that you can't do. Just make sure you bring tubes, plenty of CO2 and plugs. As you saw from the ride, we had flats. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like the video, that would be awesome. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.